I don't think I can say anything better than what Ricky just said. I think I agreed. I agree 100% with his statement. Partnership is a lot more than just selecting a vendor, and I think that you guys have over-delivered on a lot of those points. So we just hope to see this partnership continue now in the future.
But a company is at the stage of ready of wanting to grow, I think would definitely be beneficial to start a partnership with Acquisitions, and I really say emphasis on the partnership because I really think the way of working is exactly that.
So my name is Simon. I'm CEO and co-founder of SkillGround and also work as product owner. So what that means is that I run the dev team and make sure that the product is as attractive as possible to the market. I started SkillGround together with my co-founder Ricky 12 years ago as an agency, and for the last 3 years we've been working on this SaaS product instead that is just now hitting the market, where we're trying to find product market fit, and that's where we've used Acquisitions as our partner to see how we best can approach the European market to find our first 20 subscribers.
And my name is Ricky. I am co-founder and creative director at SkillGround. What that means is that I am in charge of everything and anything content-wise that goes through the SkillGround machinery. And really what we want to be able to do with SkillGround is take things that we as experts with a lot of experience and technical knowledge have produced for customers as an agency for over a decade, but package that into a SaaS platform that allows anybody to create video-based micro-learning and create learning experiences that are really engaging and exciting for them to use.
What was your situation before working with us?
The situation before working with you guys was that sales mostly fell on my shoulders, where I was running some sort of campaigns mostly through LinkedIn, using Sales Navigator, reaching out to existing customers to see if they had someone in their network that they could recommend me to meet.
Running a startup is always a challenge, right? It's a small team, it's a big dream, it's limited time, resources, money, all of those different things, which means finding the exact right product market fit can be a challenge. And that requires a big investment of time and money and energy. And even before doing that, investing all of those resources into that, you need a clear strategy. And that is where we found having Acquisitions as a partner rather than trying to just do it ourselves ended up being very beneficial to have a structured approach with people who are experts in that field.
Before working with us, you worked with another external partner. What was the outcome? What were you expecting different from us from this other partner?
Last year, we did 5 months of campaigns together with another partner that worked mainly on email marketing. So through LinkedIn, finding different leads, through those lead lists, sending emails, booking meetings. So in essence, very similar to Acquisitions, but a much less hands-on approach. It was a lot more automated. There were some sort of check-ins every other week to kind of see how things were going with reports and campaigns and so on. But there were two main differences. One was you were a lot more driven to have a method in how you were also approaching the emails, the meetings, the follow-ups. And that was really important. And you did that through the interview method, at least in the first campaign. So that was very different, but also that you managed the email inbox as well. When it came to the other provider, all of a sudden, as we had started the campaigns, I started receiving around 40 emails a day that I responded to and followed up on and so forth. Whilst that was something that you guys handled to make sure that what you really delivered at the end of the day were booked meetings. So that was a substantial difference. And then, of course, that you also looked at the recordings from those meetings and came with insights, feedback, and recommendations for how to improve moving forward.
One benefit that we saw of working with Acquisitions was the fact that you guys really became part of our team. You put on the SkillGround hat, you jumped into the meetings, you represented SkillGround fully, and that was a major difference between working with you guys compared to working with any third-party vendor, where it feels much more like a partnership, and we were very much hands-on together, doing brainstorming, doing strategy, doing hands-on work together to ensure that SkillGround succeeds.
In what area did you get the most value?
Outreach to a much larger audience than we would be able to do on our own, I think, has been the biggest value. And with that, getting an understanding for what they think of us in those meetings. Being able to pitch to so many different individuals and hearing their feedback, their inputs from all walks of life, from all types of countries in Europe, has been incredibly valuable for building the product roadmap moving forward. We have gotten a much better understanding for our industry, and there are many mind-blowing things that I think we've learned from that industry that we took for granted was a different way, because certain reports and so on have listed that people think this and this, and they have these tools and whatnot. But when it comes down to it, when you ask the person yourself, you get a different answer. And I think that for us has been a really valuable piece of insight, and now we just need to find a way to capitalize on it as well.
Throughout this partnership, we've had, I don't know at this point, countless hours of meetings, and not just meetings where we are pitching or we are selling our product and hoping that the other person says yes and buys it. Really, all of the conversations that we've had have started the opposite way of listening, gathering feedback, talking to people who are actually experts within their field, but maybe are lacking tools, or lacking expertise, or lacking technical knowledge of making sure that their information can really be conveyed and communicated in the very best way possible. Enter SkillGround, our product, but all of that starts with finding the right target group and having meaningful, real conversations with those people, but not just make them better, make us better, make our product better. Everything just kind of builds on itself to make everything better. I think any company that is really ready to scale, to bring in new customers, to bring in new insights, to bring in new feedback, who are ready to actually accept that type of external feedback and sales and everything related to that. But a company is at the stage of ready of wanting to grow, I think would definitely be beneficial to start a partnership with Outquisitions. And I really say emphasis on the partnership, because I really think the way of working is exactly that. It's not just a person you outsource work to. It's not just someone that presses a couple buttons and does a few tasks for you. It is a partnership that you do together with these people, and that will require your own time and energy and love and passion and everything else put into it to actually generate the results that you are after.
Yeah, I don't think I can say anything better than what Ricky just said. I think I agreed. I agree 100% with his statement. Partnership is a lot more than just selecting a vendor, and I think that you guys have over-delivered on a lot of those points. So we just hope to see this partnership continue now in the future.